Yeah, we have a young lady here. She wants to see how we make the Kashmiri chai. People love it. We sell hundreds of cups of Kashmiri chai every day.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the beautiful city of Toronto. And today we're exploring a really unique neighborhood on Gerrard Street. This is called Gerrard India Bazaar, but it's actually a mix of different South Asian restaurants and shops. You'll see Pakistani restaurants, you'll see Afghan places. So we're going to be exploring some of that today and the food here. This place has been around since the 70s and a lot has changed since then. There's a lot of history here, good and bad, and we're going to be unpacking that today. It is now more winter weather here, but the first place I wanted to take you is kind of the place that started it all, Naaz Theatre. Now this isn't the Naaz Theatre anymore, but this is the building that originally was. Now the Naaz Theatre dates back all the way to the 70s, and it was the first theatre in North America to exclusively screen South Asian films. Now, families from all over, including the States, would come all the way here to see these films. They wanted to gather, they wanted to watch the films, they wanted to eat and just be together. So this bazaar was essentially built around this theater. Now this building, I don't know exactly what it is anymore, it's just some business, but this is where the Naaz Theatre originally was, which kind of gives you an idea of how this place has changed over the years. It's so crazy because I was supposed to film here. It says it's open today, but this place looks entirely packed up. Yeah, a lot of closed down places here. This place has changed a lot over the years. Okay, so Leela is our first spot of the day. We have to wait for a lot of places to open up a little later in the afternoon. So we're gonna stop into Leela for lunch. They have a very special charcoal smoked tandoori butter chicken that I do wanna try. So let's head inside now. So having just come from India, I really wanted to explore what the communities are like here in Toronto because there is such a big Indian and South Asian community here in Toronto all across. You have Brampton, you have Mississauga, you have this area that's a little bit older, but all I know is that the food is going to be absolutely fantastic, authentic. I'm so excited to dig in. Okay, I had to get myself a nice refreshing glass of Limca, such a nice little soda. It's like India's version of Sprite. It's like a lime soda. It's quite good, quite refreshing. I am so excited, guys. We have their charcoal smoked tandoori butter chicken, and we have their incredible garlic naan, which is nice and fluffy. It smells like garlic. Really nice. So their butter chicken made in a nice tomato gravy and dry fenugreek. So let's rip up some naan. Oh man, it's like that stretchy, elasticy material. I love when the naan is like that. The chicken feels really, really tender. I'm starting to realize I don't like butter chickens that are sweet. This one is not sweet at all. Very strong and rich when it comes to the tomato. I don't actually taste any smokiness at all. It must be very, very subtle. That garlic naan is insane. It's pretty buttery too. Let's go in for another bite. Nice big chunk. Oh, it's so good. There's no heat, but there's a lot of spices in there. It's a very complex flavor profile, but mainly you get that nice rich tomato gravy. It's absolutely insane. The last time that I had butter chicken was actually in Delhi, Moti Mahal. There's one actually on this street. It doesn't have the best reviews, so I decided not to go there, but it's so cool to see like the crossover with this Delhi institution that we visited and see it here in Toronto in this Gerrard India Bazaar. And I also love how this comes in like a little kitchen pot, like something that I would have at home. Very, very interesting, but absolutely delicious butter chicken. Such a good start to the day. A little lunch before we eat a couple little like street foods. And look at that. You can see that's been marinated pink on the side. That's been marinated nicely. It's so good. Okay, really good experience at Leela. Definitely check it out, especially if you're into butter chicken. That was absolutely delicious. And I was just having a chat with the server in there, and I was asking him like, has this place changed? And he's like, yes, I got here in 2021, and during COVID times it did take a hit, but after COVID is when it really dipped down. And he was saying just a couple places, 3 restaurants basically in a row, just shut down a few weeks ago. So it's just changing so quick through here, and it's actually sad to see so many places close down and just kind of leave the area empty. He said that this place used to be just packed with people, full on market, but you still can find really good food here. I think the next place that I want to go to is open. We're going to be having some street foods there, so let's head there now. Desi Burger.
Yeah, we have a young lady here. She wants to see how we make the Kashmiri chai.
Yep.
It's made of star aniseed, cardamom seeds, and also added another 17 herbs.
Wow.
And we're gonna take her to the kitchen and we're gonna show her. It takes about 4 to 6 hours to make a Kashmiri chai. It's a natural color, natural ingredients, and people love it. We sell hundreds of cups of Kashmiri chai every day, and is very popular in the winter time. It's a very soothing. If you drink this one, you may need a nice laying chair so you can relax and enjoy the chair. Thank you.
Thank you. So where does the pink color come from?
Natural from straw anise.
Okay.
Yeah.
So guys, we're here in the kitchen at Desi Burger. The last time I had Kashmiri chai was in Lahore.
Yay.
It's been so many years now since I've been there. I'm trying it here in Toronto. I am so excited. Let's go. Okay guys, so a fun little snack that I ordered, gulab, pani puri, whatever you call it. It's basically this mini fried puri stuffed with tons of little things. We have chana, we have maybe some potato in there. And then what you do is you take this spiced water and you fill up the puri. And then when you bite into it, it's going to be like a flavor bomb. Let's go. The spiced water is so flavorful. It is jam-packed with flavor. It's served almost ice cold, so it's very, very refreshing. And then there's definitely tamarind sauce inside the puri. So there's a little bit of a sweetness coming out of it too. Let's fill it up and go for another one. You gotta eat these quick and in one bite. Onion, tamarind sauce, that spiced water. It was an amazing combination. Once you start eating these, you can't stop eating these. They are so addictive. And look how big they are. Let's go on for one more before we go on to the next one. Yeah, this one's just loaded up with chana. These puris are quite crunchy. When you filled up with water, I'm telling you, it's like an explosion of flavor and texture and temperature as well. That ice cold water is really, really refreshing. Okay, the star of the show here is their Kashmiri chai. Pink in color, green cardamom, green tea, sometimes baking soda, but he says that there's anise in this, and that's what's causing the pinkish hue of the tea. But look at that. Oh my goodness. So like I had mentioned earlier, the last time I had this, it was like the dead of winter in Lahore, 2020, I want to say. It was really, really cold, and this street food vendor was serving it super hot, and I just remember the flavors were so unique. It actually like blew my mind and then warmed me up because I needed it because it was so cold there at the time. Let's give this a try. Just slightly sweet, There's some crunchy bits in it too. I want to say there's nuts in it. It's very subtle. It's like a dessert tea almost. The green cardamom, the lychee, those flavors really come out. There's some crunchy bits. I want to say there's nuts in it. And then it's just very silky, smooth going down. It's so, so comforting. This is the winter snack for champions here at Desi Burger. Get the golgappe, get the Kashmiri chai. Oh my goodness, look at it's glistening. It is amazing. I love the pinkish color. And one of the customers just gave me this as he walked out. Mouth freshener. Also made with green cardamom, lychee. We'll try that on our way out.
Our family's been in business since 1996.
1996. That's amazing.
Yeah.
How do you find that Gerrard Street has changed since then?
So since the last 30 years, we have been seeing the businesses going down. Due to the reason is that the people have moved from here. They moved down to Brampton, Mississauga, Markham. So all the businessmen, when they see the business was going down, they moved down there.
Is it because of prices?
Price? No.
No?
No, not the prices. Prices are higher there.
Really?
Yes.
So why the move?
Because the people moved there.
Okay, and then the businesses started going down.
Their business going down, people going down there. Yes, so there's one reason people couldn't afford to buy a house in a Beaches or Leslie Wheel is expensive. Brampton, that time you could buy a house for $400, $500,
right.
and here was still $1 million.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
And then the people start moving, and the immigrants always look for a cheaper place.
Sure.
Because their source of income is low. The bank won't give you the loan, so you said, you know what, $400, I can pay $80,000 and I can get a house.
Exactly.
Here, I don't have a $200,000 to buy a house now.
Yeah, exactly. But you said here you've seen business actually go up in 10 years at this restaurant.
This restaurant in business is going up.
That is amazing.
Business is going up here, and the people from Brampton, Mississauga, Scarborough, and our business is up and up and up everywhere. Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
Amazing.
I'm Sabrina.
Mohammed Salim.
Nice to meet you.
I work there. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Just the friendliest people here at Desi Burger. Opens up a little later in the day, so just wait a little while. I got here at 2:30, but they opened up a little later than that. But that was awesome. Amazing golgappe, amazing Kashmiri chai. Oh, and let's try this out now. Oh my, mouth freshener. Let's see. Fennel seeds, cardamom seeds, dry dates, menthol, and natural and artificial flavors. Let's give it a try. It's just a mouth freshener. Tastes like paan. Woo! It freshens the mouth indeed. Now, he was talking about how some other businesses have sort of piggybacked off of them. They've been there since the 90s. Now this place has the same name, Desi Burger. And it's so funny because when someone is successful, people tend to piggyback off of that. And if you've ever been to Lahore, you know that there's the brand But Karahi, But this, But desserts, whatever. Like, which one is the original? So many people have copied and imitated, which is like obviously very flattering, but probably very frustrating if you're a business owner. Anyway, let's move on. Let's see what else there is to explore here. Let's get through this mouth freshener. These aren't my favorite, but they certainly do the job. So while I let my food digest, I've come to Alicia's Beauty Salon. It's right down the street from where we just were. I think it's a henna design. Something really small in one hand. This is normally what you would get at like a celebration or like a wedding. And yeah, just fun to do. I've had henna before, back at my wedding, where mehndi isn't just a decoration, but a ceremony with its own heartbeat. I remember sitting for hours as my hands, arms, legs, and feet were covered in intricate patterns and my husband's name quietly woven into the design. This one, though, was simpler, but the ritual still felt grounding. It was a moment to sit still, breathe, digest, before heading back into the incredible food on Gerrard Street. You guys, look how cute this is. That is awesome. And I just asked her, like, your choice, just freestyle design. I smudged it a little bit up here, but it looks so cute and it's so dark already. Yeah, you can see where I smudged it a little bit. It stains instantly, but that looks super, super cute. I love it. Okay, so I recommend you make an appointment, but I just did a walk-in at Alicia's beauty salon. Henna was $10 for that design plus tax. So it came to $11.30 altogether. And it took like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to dry. And she took me in right away. She had other customers coming in, getting different things done. It was just a fun little thing to do other than just eating, because I can only eat so much. But yeah, I love this little design. So nice, like freestyled. I was so impressed. Super, super nice service. And yeah, we're gonna continue on this adventure. So I've come into the chai culture to have kind of like a little bit of a dessert, a little bit of a rest. This is a super modern place that's cropped up here. It's very relaxing in here. And I got some dessert, gulab jamun, of course, one of my favorite desserts of all time. Guys, when I picked this up, it's like legitimately heavy. I asked for hot, so I can see some steam coming off of it. It's been like coated in pistachio and thick layer of sugar syrup, just as it should be. So I'm just gonna go ahead and break into it. Oh, there's still a little bit of bite to it. And then a nice dunk. Look at that. She's thick. Let's go in for a bite. I'm not hungry, but I mean, there's always a little bit of room for dessert. Not you can't go wrong. It's so sweet. You can tell that the syrup has like just saturated through every pore of that milk solid. Oh man, it's so good. I like every single kind that I've ever had. I don't think I've ever had a bad one. Oh yeah. He asked if I wanted it hot. I said yes. He asked if I wanted it super hot. I was like, no. I'll just take hot. I can't get over the weight of this. Like my arm's getting sore picking this up. No, I was kidding. But it's heavy. It is heavy. This little wooden spoon gets weighed down. Absolutely delicious. Now, let's wash it down with a little bit of tea. Can't drink too much of this. Been having a little bit of dairy sensitivity lately. Not good. Ooh, cardamom chai. Oh my god. That is refreshing in a hot way. The cardamom is so strong. Oh my god, absolutely incredible. The taste of cardamom is so strong in this chai. Wow, that's spectacular. If you like cardamom, if you like elaichi, that is the tea for you. Okay, I'm so happy the place has opened now. Earlier in the day, I wasn't sure if it was gonna open, but a lot of things open up in the evening here, it seems. And this is such a cool shop. It has been here pretty much from the beginning. This was the first place to introduce Kashmiri chai. And you wouldn't believe the amount of celebrities that have actually been here and visited. Pakistani flag behind me, sugarcane juice. I am loving the vibe of this place. It's so colorful, it's so bright, like Pakistani stuff everywhere. Oh. Sugarcane juice. I forgot how sweet it was. Wow. And when she made the sugarcane juice, you saw just one stalk of sugarcane. all of that juice came out. There was so much juice. And she actually put a little slice of lemon in there as well. But it is so, so sweet. Oh, that is so refreshing. If you were having this on like a super hot day, this is going to save your life. It's like super naturally sweet. It doesn't taste artificial at all, but it's got so much sweetness in it. I'm so happy the shop opened. It's like real street food in the middle of the city. This is what I love about Toronto. So this is the original owner here. This is the article that was written about him being the original person to bring Kashmiri chai to Gerrard Street. It's also posted here. And then you can see all these pictures with different celebrities that have actually come to this shop. If you recognize any of them, let me know down in the comments. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Some familiar faces. Recognize him. Imran Khan. So cool. They have different street foods here as well. You can get pani puri, you can get different burgers, get Kashmiri chai, get sugarcane juice. There's tons of stuff that you can get here, tons of different street foods, and it's really like a street food stall. This place is so unique, and it's just, you don't see places like this anymore. Everything is so sanitized, everything is so gentrified, but this is like probably like what it was many years ago, Gerrard Street many years ago, before all the changes. I love it. This was a great last stop. I'm so happy they were open. That was Lahore BBQ Paan shop for the sugarcane juice. And that is the end of this video. I hope you had fun coming along with me on Gerrard Street to check out everything this place has to offer. The good food, good drinks, desserts, dress shops, henna, everything. We had such an amazing day. This place has changed so much over the years, but you can still find amazing, authentic food, even like original places like this place. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming along with me, and stay tuned for the rest of the series here in Toronto very soon. Bye.